My name again remains Onyebuchinwa Ashburobi, known as the Great Seer or the Sea of the Seer, preaching nothing but the undiluted truth. Eziokwu nke Chineke ana-akụ mmiri, that is the only thing that I have brought upon your platform. Eziokwu nke Olisa Igwe, and you need to hit the like button and share this very program. You need to hit the like button and share this particular program. Let it go viral. Now, what are the preachings which I have brought upon this very platform? We must tell ourselves the truth and we must be sincere in whatever we do. We must tell ourselves the truth and we must be sincere in whatever we do so that Almighty Chukwu Okike Abiama, the creator of heaven and earth, will have pity on us. And what are the truths that which we must tell ourselves upon this very platform? Please listen very, very attentively. And I would love you to share this very program across many platforms. I would want people to hook up to this very program across many platforms and hear this very truth, because you are not alone, the person that is going to get the truth. There is ongoing protest. I have been hearing it about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ongoing protest which are being planned for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And this very protest is in respect of for his release, for his total and unconditional release. And the anchors or the people in charge of this very program or protest, there is a man called Omoyele Sowore. He is one of the pioneers of this very protest. He have been singing it just like Ichoku, that people must come out to protest for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, where I want all of us to look at is that things will not happen to us how many times before we get brain. Who is Omoyele Sowore, a Yoruba man? And for us to be sincere, I don't think that, when they want to play politics, they comes to Igbo man. Judging from what have happened to us, is always a stab at the back. Use Igbo man to play politics. Use Igbo man. After the politics, then abandon them. These have been the riot, and this have been the case in that animal kingdom called Nigeria. I must be sincere with you. It has been the normal schedule to use us and count scores. After using us to count scores, we will be chasing them, just like this thing. This is not what you told us at the beginning. Then we turn to, they will turn to Ezonyagwanam. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu deserves unconditional release. And I heard that Atiku Abubaka have equally presented himself to join the protest, and Uwazuruike have presented himself also to join this very protest. My problem with all of these very people, Omoyele Sowore is a Yoruba man. Yes, that's my problem. I must say my fears. He's a Yoruba man. And if you judge with what has happened so far, Sunday Igboho, we had an alliance with Sunday Igboho. Today, where are they? We had an alliance in this Biafra agitation with Sunday Igboho. Where is Sunday Igboho? He grew leg. Immediately his brother became president. He grew leg. I could remember when Simon Ekpa was talking about declaration of freedom, that there will be convention. They themselves, they said that they have their own to declare Biafra, that they are going to declare Biafra before us. We were very happy, thinking that today, where are they? Have you asked yourself where they are? They have developed leg and ran away. Immediately their brother became president. Before the Biafra Nigerian war, Ojukwu made this thing to release Isita Awolowo from the prison, from Calabar prison. If I'm not mistaken, please correct. If I'm mistaken, please correct me. Isita Awolowo from the Calabar prison. His intention was to go and declare your own freedom and lead your own people out of Nigeria because of the impunity that the Fulani man was doing. Which signals it's not today that Fulani have the intention of overrunning all of us. Not today that they have the intention of overrunning all of us. So he told Awo, go and declare your own people's freedom. This man went and sabotaged Ojukwu. He went and sabotaged Ojukwu. What is the name of this Yoruba man that fought on our side? What is the name of this Yoruba man that fought on our side? Adebanjo, is it not his name? The Yoruba man that fought on the side of Biafra, is it Adebanjo? Please correct me if I'm not mistaken. If I'm mistaken, please. This man, are you hearing me loud and clear, please? Are you hearing me? Is anyone hearing me loud and clear? I don't know if this very video. If you are hearing me loud and clear, please let me know. Let me know. If anyone is hearing me loud and clear, let me know, please. I don't know why anytime I goes to program, that will be the time that I will receive call. That will be the time that I. Okay, people are hearing me. I have tested it here. Adebanjo is the name of that Yoruba guy, right? That fought on the Biafra side during the war. Did you know what? With Ife Ajona, the guy with Ife Ajona, the intention since Awolowo failed, the intention of bringing Adebanjo or with the about, I have forgotten his name, to go to Lagos because Lagos was the seat of power of Nigeria then. So they put Ife Ajona and the man to go to Lagos and conquer. And the intention was immediately they conquer Lagos, they will install the Yoruba man as now the president, and he will make announcement that his people have exited Nigeria. So it will be Igbos have exited, Yorubas have exited. It now remains the North, and the North becomes the problem. Do you know what? These very people, when they got to Isitore, they left to get to Bini and was proceeding to Ore. On the long run, Nigerian government made deal with the guy. And the guy turned back with Adebanjo. Their intention was to come and buy Ojukwu back. Banjo, yes, their intention becomes to buy Ojukwu, who have a good intention of installing him as the head of the president of his own people when they conquer the seat of power. What am I saying in return? I never trusted these very people. Especially, let me tell you, in football, there are a lineup that you will see and you become afraid of your team that you are playing that football with. I have a senior sister. I have senior sisters from Yoruba, one senior brother from Yoruba also. Dele, my elder brother from Yoruba, Dele. But that wouldn't make me to stop telling the truth here on this very platform. You know me. I will tell you that truth. I don't have to sugarcoat anything because when I speak to you that deep truth. Pay very close attention. These very people, Ojukwu have good intention of installing a Yoruba man. First, the Yoruba man failed. Second, Yoruba man fighting on Biafra side struck deal while in the battlefield with Nigeria. And their intention is to capture Ojukwu. Ojukwu got the intel of what they are doing because they were now coming back with this thing. Ojukwu arrested them. Arrested Ife Ajona, arrested them. And after judging them in the Biafra court, they were found guilty of striking deals with the enemies and then turning the guns against Ojukwu. So they went the way that they went. Now, after that war, they now brought us. They told us, oh, come back. Because during the time that we were fighting this war, you know one thing that is making Lagos in order to boom, this Lagos that they are saying, oh, our land, our land. If you get to Nigeria, 60% of the importers in Nigeria, in fact, they are going to 70%, 60 something percent, according to Nigeria Index, importers are from Igbo. Open your ear. 60 something percent of importers in Nigeria are from Igbo region. So they are the ones who are here 60 something percent. Now, after the war ended, they were calling on Igbos to come back because during these years of fighting this very war, Lagos was dry and was like dry. So they needed the Igbos to reintegrate the Igbos. They started going to adverts in order to pump adverts so that the Ndi Igbo will go back to Lagos for the Lagos to start booming. Just like as they are now saying, oh, we will drive you. Pay very close attention to this historical evidence that I'm presenting. That is the reason why I never trusted Omoyele Sowore in his region, in his campaign, please. But we must go on that freedom. But I never trusted them. I have onye nke kurumeku, my elder sister, the one that carried me, is a Yoruba lady. Bisola is a Yoruba lady. That's my elder sister. And me having elder sister, elder brother would not make me to change the truth or bend it so that it will sweet anyone. I am not preaching so it sweet you. I will tell you that truth. Now, after that war, the Yorubas went on campaign that Igbos should come back to Lagos, that they are prepared to hand them over all their properties. Whereas in Port Harcourt then, they were seizing Igbo businesses and they were destroying Igbo businesses. That is the reason why you see Port the way they are today. They are brothers, they are Igbos, but the Nigerian government played on their intelligence during the war. They designed their and dressed like Biafra people and invade them. Are you getting it? So these very people did not discern, just like what is happening today. After the arrest of Mazi Simon Ekpa, they installed telling you Nigerian government is a terrorist. After then, she then tells you that the BLA are equally terrorists and criminals. The same agenda with Nigeria. Then Nigerian government is a terrorist is to confuse you. And also, there is sit at home. For example, for record's sake, sit at home is every Monday. Some regions have stopped sit at home. It's every Monday. And I must tell you, I don't have to dance the tunes of those who want sit at home to die, which is Ngozi Arabeza and the rest. They want this Monday sit at home to die. That is the reason why the army and the Biafra Liberation Army remains criminals to them. Now, let me move into the preaching of Yorubas that I'm telling you. I have 30 viewers and only 4 people have hit the like button. Go and hit the like button so you understand and make so that you create opportunity for others to come and view this very program. Now, our businesses were already being destroyed in Port Harcourt. Our brothers that the Nigerian government played upon. In Lagos and in the western region, they are telling the Igbos to come back so that they will get their properties back. Their main intention is that since the war is affecting them, affecting the Igbos, who are the great importers, wharf is no longer booming. Because if the wharf is booming, if there is importation, there will be job created over there. So since the war was going on, it was no longer booming. It's no longer business as usual. So they want their economy to return back to normalcy. They went on televisions asking the Igbos, advertising Igbos should come back to Lagos, which the Igbos later went back to Lagos. Now, let me go on, please. In 1993, during the Osa Abiola time, what happened? MK Abiola, they said he won an election and it was annulled. The annulment of election of AKO Abiola, who did they vent anger or upon? Ndị Igbo. The Yorubas in Lagos and other western region fixed on Ndị Igbo, burning and buying Ndị Igbo. Please note the June 12th annulment. There is nothing that concerns average Igbo man, but who did they hold responsible? They held an Igbo man responsible. There is no time Ndị Igbo have waged war against the Yoruba people, because in our own we view the Yorubas as sharing common identity with us. So we see them as one. The propaganda to hate Ndị Igbo was done by top politicians. It was necessitated by the Northerners, the Fulanis, who gave the Yorubas Yariba. Many of the Yorubas, when I call them Yariba, they said, oh, I'm insulting them. I'm not insulting you. The original word was Yariba, which is darkness, which is backward, which is somebody that doesn't have sense, which is somebody that comes from the bush, which is everything bad. That's what Fulani gave them. They sponsored this very attack against the Igbo man so as to have the upper hand. So during this time that there is annulment, nothing concerned an average Igbo man, but they twisted it to the Igbo man. They said the Igbo man was wanting then, that he was the person in charge. They started buying us in Lagos. How many of you know about Osa Abiola? If you know about Osa Abiola, can I see you say, Papa, ride on, please? One thing that I deliver upon this very platform is sermon. I deliver sermon, undiluted sermon, upon this very platform. Because Elohim, Chukwu Okike Abiam, is God and not man. And only him will give us the desired freedom. Are you getting me? They fix on an Igbo man again. What is the Igbo man palaver or wahala? Nothing. What an Igbo man do? Nothing. Just because there was loss of election that does not concern Igbo man, or there is rigging of election that does not concern Igbo man. A lot of our own people, like me, one man that I knew who was in the same line with me, narrated how they pied some of his friends, some of his brothers, while he escaped in the motor. They break his wheel screen, but he said, Onye na-agba ọsọ ndụ, somebody running for his dear life, is very important. Now, fast forward to this day. If you look at what is happening in Lagos right now, Igbo man businesses are being overrun, burnt. The burning of markets in Yoruba land is sponsored. It is being anchored. Like you heard before Tinubu took over, they have been saying it. Even Oluremi Tinubu said it. How they will destroy Igbo businesses, drive Igbo out of Lagos, Riendi Igbo Ekpe. Oluremi Tinubu said it. Now, this Omoyele Sowore, he knew that what is happening to Igbo man in Lagos is hatred by those who are losing election. They hate us. They will in turn tell you, oh, go back to your region. But in our region, are you aware that there is Oba of Yoruba in Anambra State? There is Oba of Yoruba in Enugu State. There is Oba of Yoruba in Ebonyi State. There is Oba of Yoruba even in Delta. Are you aware? When I was small, there is a place called Mwabike. There is a street towards Mwabike. Yoruba people, they anchor their every year distant tradition there. They come there with all their attire. Ha na akụ boom 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 boom. Because if you see their music, if you have BP or you have a mother that have BP, Your mother cannot near their music because that their music will give your mother more BP and she may die after listening to Yoruba music. That's what we know them of. Then, in my village, for instance, there are Yorubas in my own village. In Olu, then there are Yorubas doing Omonile. Omonile, anywhere they are, their particular job is Omonile. In Olu, in our land. But our own people do not go after them. As at 2-3 years ago, as at, no, not 2 years ago, as at 3-4 years ago, the head of Aburu collecting money at Oga Junction. There is one Yoruba guy collecting money in Oga Junction, Owoda. He is the head there. He is the one collecting money in our land 3-4 years ago. None of our people go after him and say, oh, why are you the head of Aburu collecting money here? We are civil. But if it happened in Yoruba land, hey, Omu Igbo, no Omu Igbo, they do this. Hey, no Omu Igbo, they will go after you. That is where I have problem with this Omoyele Sowore thing, because I never trusted them. I must be sincere to you. With this history of Yoruba, especially involving a Yoruba man, I do not trust them. Now, if Omoyele Sowore, I know that this video you might watch it, or your people will watch it, because if you people can understand when or acknowledge my interviews, then that means you follow me very well. Omoyele Sowore, if you want to talk about the injustices that is happening to Igbo man, it is a welcome development that you speak about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which I love very well, which I support the protest. But I am this protest being led by a Yoruba man, judging from the histories of what you people have done to us. Now, if you want to talk about against the injustices which is being done against an Igbo man, which you have shown interest to talk about it, you will talk about the setting of Igbo man businesses on fire, which is currently going on in Lagos. Destroying of Igbo properties in Lagos. Driving and taking over Igbo homes, Igbo businesses, shrinking the Igbos. If an Igbo man, there is a little problem in Yoruba land now, they will turn it to a big deal. So for Igbo man is involved. And I want my Yoruba brethren to know and ask themselves, you know, I have a Yoruba, my senior sister is Yoruba, because when I speak from insider. My elder brother, Dele, is a Yoruba. When I speak from inside. There is burning desire and burning hatred from this very tribe called Yoruba against the Igbos, irrespective of the fact that we have intermarried. Like me, myself, the one that carried me when I was small, her name is Bisola, but she had to bear Bisola. She then changed her name to Ngozi Oji. Her name was famously Ngozi, because if you call her Bisola, she gets angry. So the Ngozi that she answered, just like this Ngozi Arabeze now, the one that carried me is equally Ngozi. I have my biological sister, the same father, the same mother. That one too is Ngozi. This one too, this other my sister from Yoruba, the one that carried me, is equally Ngozi. So when they were small, they choose them because the one that senior me is fair in complexion. This other girl, the Yoruba, the one that carried me, black in complexion. So they used to call them Ngozi Oji and Ngozi Ocha. If you are in Umuoshi then, in the 90s, you will know how these two people was can I say terror to village. They were terror to the village. Ngozi Oji na Ngozi Ocha. Asege chakwara ha. So if you are from Umoshi then in the 90s, in the late 90s, you will know what I am saying. But let me concentrate my attention in speaking this very thing, which is undiluted truth. Pay very close attention and never you get distracted in emphasis that I'm laying. We are close brothers, Ndi Yoruba. We have never pied a Yoruba man before. But if you ask some of the Yorubas, they will tell you Zik and Awolowo. Zik and Awolowo. That was the real reason they hated us. Now I have asked them, Zik made you people, or better you people, because it was Zik that took this thing, the seat of power in Calabar to Lagos. I don't know if I'm getting it. If I'm mistaken, please correct me. It was Zik that took the seat of power from Calabar to Lagos. And they said that Zik had a problem with Awolowo. In our land, Zik impoverished us to better the Yoruba people. Do we regard Zik? The answer is no. None of us take Zik we don't take the Zik serious. How many of you people take Zik serious in your own domain? We don't take Zik any serious. Do you know why? Zik never appreciated any Igbo man. He took the seat of power from Calabar. What is happening to us today? According to Zik, then, he said, in fact, he favored the Yoruba people more than us. What is happening to us today is Zik that caused it. Yet, these very people that Zik have bettered their life, who knows Lagos before? Who knows Lagos? Lagos was a colonial settlement. Yes, no doubt. But what was not the seat of power? The seat of power was in Calabar. How many of you know? The seat of power was in Calabar. The Nigerian seat of power was in Calabar because the white people who came to colonize Nigeria, they all came through Calabar. Most of you people will think, oh, they came through Lagos. No, they all came through Calabar because our land is very, very accessible, very, very close to the Atlantic Ocean. Most of the people who came then, most of them came through Calabar. If I'm mistaken, please correct me. If I am mistaken, please correct me. But I know I am speaking nothing but the undiluted truth. Somebody is saying that I should stop confusing the Igbos. How? Now, Zik, being the person who took the seat of power to there, if you ask a Yoruba man, what is the problem? What did Igbo man do to you? They will say Zik and Awolowo. Are we in support of Zik? Have we, you can mold Zik in Yoruba land. If you go to market to come back, Zik is still there. 1 year, Zik is still there. But if you mold Zik anywhere in Igbo land, they will destroy Zik overnight. Youths are very, very angry. Where can you see Zik statue in any junction? You dare not see Zik statue. Mold him today, and the next day people will take a Zik out. Now we have Atiku Abubaka. I learned that Atiku married an Igbo woman. Is that not true? That is things that they used to confuse the Igbos. You know, when a politician wants to be a very good politician in Nigeria, they will marry from Yoruba, marry from Igbo, marry from Hausa. If you come in their home, they are marrying not because they love you, but they are marrying for politics. Tomorrow they use that and tell you that I am marrying your daughter. That is the type of politics they run in Nigeria. But I would say something. Atiku have been there. They buy Igbo people in the north. Atiku is a Fulani man from Cameroon. How many of you know that? Atiku is a Cameroonian. His elder brother, Atiku's elder brother, is an active politician in Cameroon. How many of you know that? Yes, now they don't teach history in that animal kingdom called Nigeria. Atiku's direct elder brother is a politician in Cameroon. They voted to join Nigeria. That is few years ago. But Atiku still have his family who did not join Nigeria, settled in Cameroon, became politicians in Cameroon. That is the reason why vice versa, they are king. In Cameroon, they are king. In Nigeria, they are king. Atiku is a Fulani man. In all of this, how many times have you seen Atiku? The Nigerian military was very, very busy setting Igbo houses ablaze. They were very, very busy setting Igbo businesses ablaze. Igbo houses ablaze. In the east, how many times did you see Atiku condemn what is happening? But if it were to be Peter Obi, Nigerian military will be wreaking havoc in the north because Peter Obi cannot speak in the east. They will use it as a placard against him. You will see Peter Obi. Peter Obi will condemn the one. I am not in support of Peter Obi. Peter Obi is the same with all of them. But I am giving you emphasis. If Nigerian anything happens in the north, you will see Peter Obi the next day. He will write this thing. I condemn what is happening in the north. Have you seen Atiku condemning the military takeover and the military buying of the people in the east? The Nigerian military buyed, according to Amnesty International recorded, the one that they recorded, which is the ones that they can defend, Amnesty International, 150-something people. But over 500 people were buyed in Aba High School in a particular field. Show me where Atiku Abubaka condemned this impunity, this recklessness by the zoo military. Show me one. Today, Atiku Abubaka signed a petition to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is after jailing, all of them collaborated to jail Mazi Simon Ekpa. And probably Atiku Abubaka will join protest. I support that very protest. We will support it. It doesn't matter, but I must raise my fear. I must raise my fear. On this very platform, I don't know how to sugarcoat words. I must raise my fear. As of that protest, it is a done deal. We will support that particular protest, con rain, con sunshine. It has become a done deal. But I must let you people know the truth. If I do not speak the truth here, I wonder where I will speak it. The country is not bad because of the bad people. The zoo is not bad because of the bad people, bad politicians. But the zoo is bad because of the activities of the good people who saw the activities, the country is bad because of good people who saw the activities of bad people and remained to keep quiet. That is the reason why the zoo, the animal kingdom, is very, very bad. How many times have Atiku condemned this very impunity? The markets, if you watch today in the program that I uploaded earlier today, you see some people saying, oh, Iseke market was a global market, was set as ablaze by BLA. BLA drive the people away, and the Iseke market closed. But first check to what happened to Iseke market. They themselves made video when the Nigerian military set fire in that same market, which they are now changing the narrative. You know, they are very fast enough. They will change the narrative. They will champion the narrative against you. You that is defending yourself, you have become the victim. Courtesy, is it not? They did it during the war. Is it today? Today we are taking records now. There is internet now. The Iseke market burning is still in the internet, but they have sponsored some people to tell you that the people who burn Iseke are now the BLA instead of the Nigerian military who burn Iseke market. And if you go and look at the way they set markets ablaze, go, it is there on Facebook, it is there. Search for the impunity that Nigerian army did in the eastern region during the Eastern Security Network and BLA this. They will show it to you. You are going to see it in thousands. You are going to see it in thousands. This, all of them did against our own people. There is no Omoyele Sowore to condemn it when it was going. He will not say that he remains blind. He did not condemn the burning of markets, the burning of businesses, which they are now changing. Oh, BLA shut it down, made it international market. Nobody is accessing it anymore because they know that you have a small memory. They thought that this is the time that there is no internet age. A quick reminder of the burning of those markets. Go to internet and you will see it. The way that the Nigerian army set it ablaze, and the people, they themselves, they were crying. Look at Nigerian army have set our markets on fire. They set markets on fire and loot, because that is what Nigerian government is known for. I have my evidence. 2006, when the Nigerian army they took me from inside house. Why handing me over to some people? They said that they were shooting me and I was shouting Odieshi. I wanted to climb fence and that is where they caught me. All was lies. You caught me inside room and you was handing me over. You told them that you were shooting me and I was shouting Odieshi, that it was when I want to climb fence. I couldn't climb the fence. It was there that they caught me. Lies. I am an eyewitness to the impunity happening in that zoological republic of the animal kingdom. And when they caught me, the thing that made them lay their hands on me, first thing that they told me, my money or my life. The same thing and a criminal will tell you at a gunpoint, your money or your life. That was what the Nigerian army told me. I can never forget, your money or your life. Today, they are changing the narrative very, very fast, telling the international community that it was our own people, the BLA, that burned those markets, which there is evidence of them setting it on fire in the video. They are still lying. How much more the Nigerian Biafra war that there is no video then? There is no internet then. They can lie for all they care. We are wiser now. This is Stone Age. You dare not put out such lies in the public anymore. I am Onyebuchinwa Ashibrobi, please. And what I preach here is undiluted truth. I have 38 live viewers and only 10 people have hit the like button. Only 10 people have hit the like button. Others, you must endeavor to hit the like button. You must endeavor to hit the like button. Let us move. Are you getting me? Now, there is no Atiku. There is no Omoyele Sowore. They did not condemn all these things. All of them were in this thing. Let us support, let's crush them. Because there is something that Omoyele Sowore said then, that he did not support Biafra living. According to Omoyele Sowore said, they said if they leave that they are going to make their country better, that he is not dragging. But even if they leave and make their country better, they will flock into that place and spoil it. According to the quote, from popular quote of Omoyele Sowore, which means The thing that makes Omoyele Sowore not to allow or support us to go is that we will make our country better and our country will be better, which Omoyele Sowore don't want. I support your protest, Omoyele Sowore. I support it. I support me anything to do to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I support it. But these were your words, which I am going to keep evidences of it. You know me. I will always stand on the truth, and I will always stand to defend what I believe in. It's very clear. I will always stand on the truth, and I will always stand on what I believe in. That is the empirical evidence. Na anọ m ka mmadụ soro oyibo a na ihe anọ m bịa so empirical evidence. Amakwa m ihe omenala. Anọkwara m ka a na-asụ ya nso. Ịma oyibo na-adị anyị mma n'ọnụ mana anyị amaghị asụ. Anyị ji cutlass akọt dị oyibo. Oyibo shi ike anyị were cutlass majiri ya na-aga nke anyị gaje. O nwere ihe anyị ma chịkata wee. Let us move, please. There is no Omoyele Sowore. There is no Atiku Abubaka to condemn all this impunity. Then when these things were happening, remember, Atiku Abubaka was the vice president of Obasanjo during the time that they arrested, what are they calling him? During the time that they arrested Uwazuruike. This same thing that they are doing was how they find our own people. Now, Atiku Abubaka is signing this thing that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu committed no offense. But the blood of innocent Biafrans is equally in the hands of Atiku Abubaka because he was the vice president of Obasanjo when Biafrans are being massacred. My own chairman, Obelagu, was spied in Mwaziki Road. Obelagu was the provincial chairman of Makire province under Masop. What is the atrocity of Obelagu? Obelagu, on stopping him by the Nigerian army, he presented the ID card that was given. This same ID card, anybody telling you, oh, receive ID card, you are in Biafra land and then ID card, run for your dear life. I am a clear witness to the impunity that Nigerian government will do with that ID card. 2006, I don't know that negotiation have even continued between Uwazuruike and them. And between the commanders who are telling us on Ayamankwe, it was from Uwazuruike that we learned that this very man, what are they calling him? Andy, took all the commanders to Abuja. It was from Uwazuruike that we had it. But then they were telling us that Ayamankwe, this and that. They want to subjugate us. They want to suppress us. This very language, to you people. When the struggle start going in the wrong direction, I don't know. I don't know. I have been very long in this very agitation. By experience, I'm no longer a small boy, but I'm a small boy by age. By experience, I am no longer a small boy into this very agitation because I have gathered and gained wisdom in this agitation. Now, they buyed Obelagu. Atiku Abubaka was the vice. When they invaded our camp, they buyed a lot of people. Me, you know, in the camp then, we were many, thousands in the camp. Now, on me escaping through this place now that they put now road, Second Niger Bridge, that place used to be a very thick forest that you see pythons. A very thick forest. If you live around that area, you will know what I am saying. This place now that they put Second Niger Bridge, it used to be a very thick python. On me escaping on the day of the invasion, I escaped with one guy being shot by the Nigerian army. Note, then there was no war against Nigeria, but there is freedom. I cannot say, under Uwazuruike, alụkwara ọgụ with Egbo, forget and cause non-violence and not non-violence. And during that time, they have no morale to face the Nigerian army, on the Nigerian police and mobile police. When they brought the Nigerian army, August 4th was the first time that they deployed the Nigerian army to curtail what was happening. So the commanders told us that we should not carry guns. It is from Uwazuruike now that we are now learning the reason why the commanders told us not to fight the Nigerian army was because they have struck deal with Andy Oba. If you are new in this very struggle, Sabo go use you. Use you. May go la. Those of you people who know someone, I am a living witness in this very agitation. How, and immediately I start seeing the language of Sabo, start seeing the signature of Sabo, Oga, I believe you. I already know that you are sellout. And that is the reason why you are not ezege. My animal on action one leg. We like our jiwe nọ nlele anya. Unho ọkọ na-aga ebe pọtọpọtọ nọ. Oloshi ezegebe ọkpa aga. Ola ka ọkpa m shi ezegebe na. Anọ m ntu executive. You never know anything. My name again is Onyebuchi Nwashigburobi. Please hit the like button and share. I have 47 live viewers and only 10 people have hit the like button. Now, on the facts, please pay very close attention. This emphasis that I'm laying are very, very concrete. Atiku Abubaka was the vice president then. Now, let me shock you. The first person to say, oh, I am in support of the protest to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I am volunteering myself, was Uwazuruike, which struck a deal under Atiku Abubaka government. He struck deal under Atiku Abubaka government. Then the second prominent person becomes Atiku Abubaka. Na ejimo ofu anya alone. I support that protest. I support it. But I must, in this very struggle, a lot have entered this very head. I dey monitor everything with one eyes. Out of one eyes, on him was in and keep. Are you listening to me? Are you understanding the reason for this very program? Are you understanding it? I am Onyebuchi Nwashigburobi. Now, this same Atiku Abubaka Uwazuruike was saying that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was a terrorist. Please remember, before the proscription of IPOB, Uwazuruike was already calling for the proscription of IPOB. Before the proscription of IPOB, Uwazuruike was already calling for the proscription of IPOB as a terrorist organization. Then without gun. I listened to Uwazuruike. He said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have not committed anything, but we are calling for him to be proscribed. You was calling him a terror. You was calling him a criminal. This their sudden U-turn. I dey look them with one eyes. You know me, oh. Me, I no get time. I dey look them, but I quickly trust my leader. My leader no get time for any of you. He have told you people in court that this is my 4th year in solitary confinement. My 5th year will not kill me. I trust him. I am Onyebuchi Nwashigburobi. If I am preaching your mind, please, can I hear you say, Papa, ride on? Because I don't know Nanki Bazama on Equitekwe. I am speaking nothing but the undiluted truth. Because Elohim Chukwukabiama is God and not man. Are you getting this very message? Loud and clear from your end. Now let us go. Atiku Abubaka, Uwazuruike, Omoyele Sowore, who is a Yoruba man. Yoruba man is known as a chameleon. Chameleon. After all, the person who answered the name given to him, Yariba, is the real meaning, which is backwardness, everything evil. That is Yariba, the real meaning. Simon Ifeanyi Ike, I see you. Share this very program, please. Share this very program. Now, Yariba man, Omoyele Sowore, who have been there, they are destroying and burning Igbo businesses in Lagos. He did not champion protest in Lagos against them. And again, before Tinubu took over, I am still looking at everything with all eyes. Before Tinubu took over, the late Muhammadu Buhari regime, the actors, were charging Omoyele Sowore as a terrorist. Tinubu took over, released Omoyele Sowore. Before, when late Muhammadu Buhari regime was there, they wanted to buy Omoyele Sowore. At least I was in Abuja during our protest. They sent thugs. I don't know that that was how they used to run. Don Klein, I see you. I don't know that that was how they used to parole. Somebody was telling me, hey, Jide, see me, see Sowore. The guy was from my back. If there is video, go and watch the video of the attack of Sowore, one of the attacks, because there was multiple attacks against him while we used to go to that Abuja during the time that the actors of late Muhammadu Buhari was acting very well. Please pay very close attention to all these things that I'm saying. Tinubu took over, released Omoyele Sowore. He became a free man to go everywhere and speak. To go to that Abuja today, there is no talks anymore attacking him, which means that even the insult against Tinubu, there are things that they are not telling us, because there are things that they are hiding among themselves, which they are not sharing. Because every time he insults Tinubu, but Tinubu gave him cover. Tinubu gave him the right in Nigeria. He's not on the run. He's in Abuja. There is something that they are not telling us. Tinubu freed Sunday Igboho. Sunday Igboho was arrested in Benin. Courtesy, the Nigerian government made it to be so. They continue to suppress him. They wanted to bring Sunday Igboho to Nigeria. Obasanjo and the rest of their leaders, all of them went and told the Benin Republic not to hand Sunday Igboho over to Nigerian government. But in our own case, Simon, it was our people that were dancing naked. Even Ohaneze Ndara was thanking the Nigerian government for them imprisoning one of their sons. Is God not wonderful? These are the same people coming out to tell us, oh, they are protesting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They watch all of una with one eyes. Who? They watch all of una. Because the actors that I'm seeing now, you see all these actors that all of us are seeing, those are the main problem that we are facing. But they have turned themselves to Messiah of the people. You see, from Uwazuruike, Atiku Abubaka, even the blood of innocent Biafrans in the hand of Atiku Abubaka is many. But he will join this very protest against Nigerian government to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu so that we will praise them. Una go do that protest. That day of the protest, I will praise Una that day. And after then, you people will continue to answer the blood of innocent Biafrans by Atiku Abubaka have the blood of innocent Biafrans because he never fought Obasanjo in buying of the Biafra people under Masop. They massacred them. As our memory, we used to forget very easily. During the military parade, Uwazuruike Masop military parade in Lagos. They fired a lot of our people. They fired a lot of our people, carried pampered their dead bodies. How can I forget? Very easily. I no go forget. You see that Uwazuruike office. Nna kan hapo. Nna agụ chiyata. Mbọsị nta ya abịa chụ n'Owerre nchi. But I will never forget. Now, imagine the situation that we have got into. Those who are now the problem are now in the front line, glittering their political career. Tomorrow, you will still call them, oh, these very people, they are very good. They were the people who went and protested for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Then you then go and bring them. The circles still remain the same. They remain the problem that we face. Total disintegration of animal kingdom called Nigeria is the right track. Anybody who tells you that he's a Nigerian, anybody who tells you that he supports the one Nigeria, Oga, that person remains the problem. Atiku Abubaka have signed the release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Hey, is God not wonderful? Hey, and will become maybe the part of protesters that will be on the streets in Abuja for free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu campaign. Onwebe ihe a na-eji Mazi Nnamdi Kanu a wee metefo. Onwebe udere politics a na-ejibe ya wee metefo. Onwebe udere politics. And they want me to, oh, ebe ọ bụla a na-eweta na nsoro ha. These are the main problem that we face. I have read the history for you. The history. Omoyele Sowore, he had been there. Igbo businesses are destroyed in Lagos. He is saying, oh, he is protesting. He never go to Lagos, which is his Totoros. Go there and tell them, this thing that you people are doing is very, very bad. He never led his movement to Lagos. He never led his movement to Lagos. And at least, Nami go tell on the truth now. Nami go tell on, because I have blood brother in Yoruba. I have blood sister in Yoruba. So we are just like a family. But on a betrayer, 2 days strong. On a betrayer, 2 days strong. That's the truth. That's the truth. Now, how many of you remember, you know, in all of these things that I counted, I never counted these very people. How many of you remember, what is his name? Femi Fani-Kayode, that was running around Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Oh, my brother, my friend. My brother, my friend. How many of you remember him? How many of you remember him? Ever since they arrested Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, have you seen Femi Fani-Kayode? He turned the attention to supporting the same people he was telling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that they were bad. Speaking against them when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was around. Immediately they kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Femi Fani-Kayode turned to the best friend to those people. Is that not sabotage? If that is not sabotage, maybe you people should tell me the meaning of sabo. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was speaking against the impunity done by these political clerks, holding those animals who call themselves Nigerians, holding them to hostage. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was speaking about the impunity done against these very people. Femi Fani-Kayode was there, telling him, oh, my brother, I support you. Oh, my brother, I support you. Speaking. Immediately, they took Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Femi Fani-Kayode never speak to this very moment. Where is the owner of this magazine? You people should remember me. The owner of this magazine. Nke anya ya dị ka anya Tinubu. Remind me his name, please. That was everywhere. Oh, I will interview my brother. Interview my brother. Interview my brother. Interview my brother. All of them keep on rigmarole rolling around Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to get information. To get information. And when they were rigmarole rolling to get this particular information, there is something that I wanted to say now, but I wouldn't say this because that thing contains a lot of information of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu moving out of Africa. I wouldn't say it. But during this time that this Okokos we are rolling around Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they wanted to get information of Mazi, his whereabouts. Today, where is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? In detention. Those people who have told him, oh, you are idol, you are this, you are that, you are my idol, you are this, you are that. All of them, honor, but none of them is speaking. Is God not wonderful? When I tell you people that Yariba, when you have 100 Yaribas standing at your back, and you turn your back, you see maybe Katomo Banka Shege Kawai nke Kunaka standing at your back. My brother, the only person standing at your back is Katoma Banka nke Kunaka. Obubekwe nke Karako. Katoma Banka nke Kunaka. That's the only person that you have as your supporter. You see all these 100 Yariba, they will yawagi when they get what they want. Because to them, everything is politics. That is the reason why I have raised my eyebrow in Omoyele Sowore. I have raised my eyebrow. Because to them, everything is like politics. You know, they play politics very well. They are like chameleon. They can hide very well, become good people very well. But when they show you Haresigi, Ikwete no neme. How many of you remember Labour chairman? Today is history lecture, and I wish that you are with your pens and paper to write all these things down. Because this, if you know all of these things, it will help you to know who is your enemy, so that you don't fight in shadow. How many of you know the Labour chairman then? The Nigerian Labour chairman then? How many of you know? Let me check how many people that can guess the name, the person that I'm talking about. The famous Nigerian Labour chairman then. How many people? How many can guess his name right, please? How many can guess his name right? I'm waiting. At the count of 5, please. How many can guess his name right? 1. 1 cannot. How many can get his name right? 2. 2 cannot. How many can guess his name right? 3. Abanam 3. Nigerian Labour chairman Asaden. How many can get his name right? 4. 4 cannot. 4. Nigerian Labour chairman Asaden. There is something that I want to speak. How many can guess his name right? Anamaba 5. Does it mean that nobody knows the person that I'm trying to talk about now? The famous Nigerian Labour chairman Asaden. Let me tell you people his name. He's no other than Fine Boy Adams Monkey Shomole. Adams Monkey Shomole. Not that one that was beating black and blue. Not that one. Not that one. Adams Oshomole. Adams Oshomole was a no-go area during Obasanjo regime. He was everywhere. Ndị Igbo love him. An Igbo man can die in place of Adams Oshomole. Because he was everywhere forming to be Messiah. These very people can run politics on anything. He was everywhere. Ha! Katuma bro banza shege kawai Adam Soshomole tiishi. If Adam Soshomole tell you that he will do this tomorrow, he will do it. How many of you know that he was doing it for politics? Today, look at the Adam Soshomole. Adam Soshomole is one of the people that hated Igbo man now. But then, hey, Katuma bro banza shege itinye kawai neli Adam Soshomole tiishi. He was seen as part of those both speaking up for an Igbo man and fighting the impunity under Obasanjo regime. Is this not Adam Soshomole? Can you tell yourself the truth that Adam Soshomole represents you? Do you see? Everything in that animal kingdom called Nigeria is designed to the way of facilitating their own selfish gain. They promote their own desire. What is it that they want? That is the only thing that they promote. Then where are you? Abandoned to your own fate. That is all my problem about this, their protest. I am looking toward at them that this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's protest have a iconography because Atiku Abubaka Sowore said, because of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I'm going to abandon all my differences with people. Imagine anybody that stone breaks his head, when that person see football, the person will be running away. Because the person cannot differentiate between stone and football. Yoruba people now don't break our head so much. So I am watching with you people with one eyes. Should I say Fulani people that see us as animals? Atiku is a Fulani man. So he's not different from other people. Uwazuruike is their stooge. He's not different from other people. But you see this on a protest. I support him. But anaga anenyo otu anya. Anaga anenyo otu anya. Let all of you stand on action, one leg, ofuopa. Because I do not trust them. And let me tell you, at the end of this very thing, Biafra will come. Biafra is going to come. It doesn't matter if you are opposition against Biafra or anything. It's going to come because Lord Lugard said, bringing the southern and the northern protectorate together is like oil and water that can never miss, no matter how you try. But he brought them together. It is in Lord Lugard manifesto, bringing the northern and southern protectorate together. It's like oil and water that cannot mix together, no matter how you try. So on that note, it will collapse. It does not matter what you do. From me from here, from the temple of the Grace, I do not hate you. Lie, I don't. But the reason why I speak this way is because I love you and I want you to be safe. From me from here, from the temple of the Grace, it is good afternoon, please. Have a nice day.